Hey guys, Wrestling Rambles 89 here with another reaction video today. This time I'll be reacting to Stone Cold talking about riding in the heel bus. Now I'll be honest, I'm a big fan of the backstage stuff, like behind the scenes during Austin's time anyway, but the second I saw this picture and it's badass, I just knew I had to react to this one. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it too, so without wasting any more time, let's get started.
I was checking my email before I started this show, but here's this question. I've answered this before, but I want to bury the hatchet on this one.
Okay.
It says, "Hey Steve, this is Chris from Mexico. I came across this picture online with many legends, including you, Triple H, Sean Paul, etc. I was wondering if you could share either on your podcast or with me what that's about that you can remember. It just seems that y'all were having a blast and the Undertaker with the badass look in the middle of all of you.
Yep.
Anything you can share, the photo is attached. I hope all is well, Steve." Christopher. Yeah, Christopher, I can elaborate on this picture. Picture is probably from, it was 97 or 98, I'm almost positive. And this is one on tour. We were over in Germany and over in the UK. Either one. I don't remember which country we were in, but it was on that tour. Because we would go to Germany for 7 days, and then we'd go to the UK for 7 days, or vice versa.
Yep.
And this is the back of a tour bus. And I tell you what, we were traveling with two tour buses. Normally it was heels on one bus, babies on the other bus. So, man, by looking at this, I'm thinking this is a, I don't know, this looks like it's a babyface bus. Nah, it's got to be the heel bus. Man, everybody here flip-flopped so many times, I don't know which bus it was, but I tell you what, we was having a damn good time. Here's who's in the picture. Jerry Briscoe's front and center with a big cigar in his mouth. Yep. Jerry Briscoe is awesome. He was one of the agents back in the day. And God dang, you talk about a guy who's full of information and he's just a hoot to be around. Jerry Briscoe. Following him is Triple H. Following him is Henry O. Godwin. Then there's Kevin Nash. Then there's Undertaker, dead center. Then there's Phineas Godwin. Then there is yours truly, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Razor Ramon. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. X-Pac, Sean Waltman. And on the bottom right, the late, great Paul Bearer. That's a circular table back there. If you see in the picture, damn near everybody's got a beer. The beers are all covered up because there's so many arms.
Yep.
Henry Godwin's got a bottle of Jack. We were passing that thing around. Everybody on the damn back of the bus was drinking except Triple H. Only every now and then Triple H would have a drink with the boys because dude just doesn't drink and he's into his body and his physique.
Yep.
So, man, we were back there. There was some other stuff going on back there. I don't remember. But, man, this was what it was like every single night. Once you got through, everybody hit the showers. Everybody got their stuff. Everybody got on the bus. They had a to-go meal. And, man, as soon as we got on that bus, the drinking would commence.
Nice.
A lot of times back in those days, those trips were anywhere from, 2 or maybe hour and a half to 7 hours long. It would all depend on where you were in which country.
Long-ass trips.
Some of them were quite extensive. A lot of guys would be passed out. And what we do, we just get back there, pass that bottle of whiskey around. If we drink that one, we'd pass another one around. Most of the guys were drinking beer. If you were to look in the front of the bus, there's a big container, like a plastic box, ice full of beer. Whatever the local flavor was, whichever country we traveled in, that was in the box, but we always had beer. And this was back in the party days.
Yep.
And wherever we were going, whether it was in either country, Germany or the UK, we had a standing agreement, some kind of a relationship with all the hotels that we were staying at. And these were all real nice hotels. But wherever we went over there, it was so cool that no matter what time we showed up, whether it was 12 midnight, 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, the bar was always open. And so most time we'd get to the destination, give or take, between 1 and 3 a.m., and the bar was open. So, man, all the guys would go put their stuff in their room, make some of them take a shower, whatever, drop your stuff off in your room, call home, and then everybody would go down to the bar to continue the mayhem.
It's a good night.
And man, it was just man, I don't know how many guys are in the crew. I think there's about 11 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 people crowded around this table. Not everybody was in the back of the bus. Not everybody was in on the party thing. There's a lot of guys and all the seats up ahead. So, man, we probably had a crew of guys, man, probably 30, 40 strong. And I tell you what, man, we would live it up out there on the road and just have a good time. And when you wake up, a lot of guys would go to the gym. Sometimes, most time when we were overseas, I didn't go to the gym because I didn't like the gym scene over there, trying to catch a taxi or whatever to get a workout in. So, man, we'd run roughshod over there. We'd drink heavy, we'd work hard, put on a good show at the matches. And I look back at this picture, and to me, people always ask me, hey, man, you ever miss the business anymore? I said, no, man. I've been out long enough that I've got it out of my system. But I miss the guys. I miss the good times. I miss the crowds. I miss the fans. I miss stuff like that. You miss the adrenaline rush. And now you don't even miss it. You just have fond memories of it. When I look at this picture, man, I see 11 guys. And everybody there, well, Kevin Nash is kind of mad dogging the camera, but Taker's got that cool look on his face. But everybody back there is having the time of their life, living out their dream, traveling all over the world, wrestling in a squared circle. And if that wasn't what was the personification of what pro wrestling is, then I don't know what it was all about.
Hell yeah.
But I appreciate your question, Chris. And if you've ever seen that picture on Twitter, that's what was going on. We was on a gig over there in Europe, having a damn good time and wrestling our ass off and putting asses in the seat. Guys were laying their stuff in, and the business was on fire. That's what it was.
Hell yeah, that is classic.
I was checking my email.
That is just really good stuff. A bunch of legends, a bunch of men being men, a bunch of guys being guys, living the dream on the road, wrestling for the WWF, partying all night afterwards, get on the next day and do it all over again. The trips themselves, like the jet lag and the flights and everything, I'm sure are a pain in the ass. But once you get on that ring and then when you celebrate and cool down afterwards, I can't even imagine how cool that feeling must have been. And Austin, excuse me, Austin has said even at the end there that you get used to not being in it, but damn right, you're going to miss that for a long time. There's going to be no way you won't miss that, so you can't blame him for a second. It was a really, really cool picture, so I definitely was curious about the story behind it, and I'm really glad I did this reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So yeah, thanks as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I upload new videos every single day. This is Wrestling Rambles 89, signing off.